Hello guys, hello from Portugal.
Absolutely.
Welcome back to the channel.
If you're new here, my name is
Betty
and I'm Tyler,
and we are coming to you from Portugal, and this is the beautiful view, the reason why you need to visit. And this video we're just going to tell you guys the requirements if you're an immigrant or non-immigrant like me, who is now maybe United States, you know, like from Europe. What are the requirements that you need for you to visit Portugal, and for you to visit any Schengen? Yeah.
Schengen country.
Yeah.
Any European country.
So all the requirements they need, and for you to be able to see this beautiful view and enjoy. So if you're interested in such kind of a video, please keep watching and
Share, subscribe.
Let's get to the video.
Feels like love, Cupid made a shot straight into my heart. Now I'm falling fast and my world's expanding.
Alright guys, welcome back. Change of scenery, but so I wanted to give you guys just a little background of ourselves. So one, we live in the US, but I am not a US citizen, nor do I have a green card. So what that means is I have a different US visa, which some of that US visa you can visit some countries with it without having to get an actual visa for that country. Like I can go to the Caribbean with my US visa, I can go to Mexico with my US visa, but there are some countries that they only consider green card or the blue passport. So that's the background. Then my boyfriend here is
American.
Is American with a blue passport.
United States of America, to clarify.
Yes, so he has a different passport, so that's different requirements from my requirements. So for my people who are probably like me, is either you're not an American, you don't have green card, and you don't have you're not a permanent basically US citizen. So let's go straight into it to like step one.
Step one
Of the application process. So of course you have to figure out where you're going. So this is like Schengen area. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah, Schengen. You got to figure out. You got to pick your country that you're willing to visit, right?
Yeah.
That you want to visit.
Because the visas are different, even if like it's Schengen area, but like if we are going to Portugal, you will actually like be applying for a Portugal visa. Yeah. It's not a Schengen visa. So that's just to clarify, because for me I thought like once you apply, like if you're applying for the visa, you just do Schengen visa and you can visit as many countries. But this one they actually want you to specify what member states of Schengen area that you're visiting. So that's first part. So for us in this case was Portugal. And so one, you need to, of course, like there's an application form, and that's online. You have to download it and apply. That's all. It has all the items, some of the items that you're filling out, and we'll also talk about the requirements. So this is just step one. Then you will need to go to
Step one, fill out the application, right?
Yes.
Of the country you wish to visit.
Yes. And actually one of the things that happened is I had the wrong application form. Guys, I downloaded it correctly, but I got to the appointment and they said it was different. It was, I don't know, from another Schengen area. To be honest, they all look the same. Like they all have the same label for like Europe, the same flag.
So be careful.
So be careful. But good thing is where I did the interview, they were so nice. Like they just printed another one for me, so it wasn't bad. So you have your application form. Two, you need to apply for the visa online, and that's basically, it's where you're paying your visa fees. You're applying for like where you do your appointment. So for people, if you're in the US and you have a US visa and you are a US visa that is not visitor visa, so if like you live in the United States, maybe you're a student or you work, but you're not just visiting. If you're visiting, you have to do it from your own country. But if you live and work in the United States, you can apply your visa in the United States, and you have to go to, where did you go? VFS.
What?
You have to go VFS Global. They use an agency for such application, and depending on your state.
Yeah. Or you could go to the consulate, right?
Yeah, that's
You
cannot go straight to the consulate.
Yeah.
That's the
So you
problem.
could do, what we're talking about is, you can do, thankfully there's a shortcut. You don't have to go all the way home to your
Yes.
home country to get the visa.
Yeah.
For certain countries, you got to check into it, but we got really fortunate and we found this, was it VFS?
Yeah.
We'll
VFS
put the name in
Global,
there.
Yeah.
This organization that allows you just to go up to your capital. So we went up to DC, and then
Yeah.
she was able to get the appointment there, not have to go all the way back to Kenya.
Yeah. Yeah. So you do your appointment online. So you pay your visa fees, you do your appointment, and then you get ready for the appointment. So that's the first step overall. And then next, let's talk about what are the specific requirements that they'll be requiring for you to present during your interview. So up next. Okay, we have a change of scenery here, so I want to take you guys through the requirements for you to get a visa for Schengen area. So one of the first requirements, of course, they will need a return ticket, so a return flight ticket to and from, and this will make them know how many days they're giving you for ticket for the visa. So if it's 10 days, if it's 7 days, it will give them how many days they're giving you, because they'll give you just specifically for those days, and also to tell them how many return tickets, how many number of entries they will need to get. So there was a guy who, when we went for the interview, they only had like one ticket. They only had one way. They were told to book a return, otherwise they cannot accept the application form. And then he just like booked right and then. They aren't very like bad. They're like, just go back on the line, book the tickets, and then we'll be able to like get your application, and then we can process your visa. So that's a pro tip. Make sure you have a return flight ticket, very nicely printed, and then you're ready to go. All right, so guys, we are in another location, and first of all, just look how beautiful this is. So it's kind of like middle of a volcano. I really don't know what happened here, but there are a lot of stones, a lot of like just structures around us, and we'll just put like a short clip that you can see, because we have that in a separate video. But anyway, so back to the requirements of coming to Portugal specifically, is they will need employment verification letter. So this is verification of, are you employed? Are you like a new show? So some people even like get employed, like the letter, like just a letter of showing, yeah, this person works at our company XYZ, paid this one, whatever, bi-weekly, whatever. They get that. But for me, what I did is I got my contract, my employment contract, and that's what I printed, and that's what I took. So they will need that. So a proof of employment, so that they can show the proof of employment, like the income. Okay, so I'll continue the video. So one of my baby is getting bad with the sound. So one of the other things that I was wondering, like, why do they need this, was they need a proof of that you have PTO or you have leave, like approved leave. So that was pretty weird to me, because what I did is I had like to print my schedule to show that full week I am out of office. So they will need that, and I added that just after my employment contract. So that was a little weird for me. So another requirement is you will need 3 months of bank statements, and that means any bank statement, and most preferably the one that gets your paycheck, so that they can see like there is regular income that comes. And for sure, that basically means that they don't want you coming to Europe and you don't have money to sustain yourself. So just make sure whenever you're about to go for your appointment at least 3 months before. Make sure your bank statement is fat, if you know what I'm saying. Make sure the bank statement is fat, and then you'll be able to print them, and then you can take that to them. Another requirement, and this is for the visa as well, even if you're not going to Portugal, just in Europe in general, they will need insurance for your travel. So good thing with this is you can just buy insurance for the period that you're traveling. So if you're traveling for 10 days, that's the only insurance that you need to buy. So that was really good. If you don't have it, again, you go there and then you buy it. You buy it before they accept your application. What else do they need? So that's like kind of all the requirements. Then of course they will need the visa that you have now for the US. So, and obviously prove that you're eligible in living in the US. So of course if you're not illegal, if you're illegal immigrant, of course you cannot apply to go anywhere, because of course you will not be coming back. So what they need, like for my visa, so you will need to show your visa, and then you will also need to show a I-94 form. It's like the form that you can get once you enter the US. There's a link, and I can put it down below if you're interested, but there's a link that you print your entry using you will have your passport number, you have you have your passport number, you have your detail, and then it will print a form that shows your visa, and also shows your start and end date of your visa as well. So they will need that to show that you're eligible to live in the US. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the requirements. I hope I haven't forgotten any, but of course, like as you go, just make sure you have like a checklist. So what happens is whenever you get there, the first thing they give you a form with all the checklists, and they go one by one. Like they go with the checklist one by one. They ask you, okay, where's your visa? Here. Where's this? Here. Where is this? Here. Where is this? Here. So everything being checked. If it's not done, you have to go back. Otherwise, and also reschedule your appointment, which of course appointments are not available all the time. So so that's a little hard. I've actually remember one of the other things that I needed. So in terms of photocopies, so they will need like photocopies of your visa, photocopies of like I-94, of course, that's original, and then your photocopies and your passport, of course. And for your photocopies, they will need to be certified. So what I did is we went to UPS store. So UPS store in the US, they usually certify copies. So we certified them, and then that's what we took. Because of course, like they will stay with your passport, yes, but they will need to be left with some copies too. So I also did that. Another thing that is required is also like a picture. So a photo of yourself, like I think 4x4, I think. But what I did for me is I paid for the picture to be taken at the application place. So that one is super easy. You can either take it before or just pay it for you to be applied. So the last thing is, of course, you have all the requirements, you've done your appointment. So the other thing is now you leave all your stuff there. You leave your passport as well. What I did is I paid for courier service, such that like once they put my visa, I'm not gonna go all the way back to Washington DC to get my visa or passport back. So I just paid for a return service, such that like once they're done, they just like deliver it to my house, and that's what they did. So the only thing is they have to deliver to your house, and then you have to be there to sign, because of course it's like personal document. They don't want to lose your passport. You know, that would be crazy. So I paid for that courier service. Usually it didn't even take a lot of time. Like it took like 3 days. We had my passport and visa, everything was all done. So that's everything that I wanted to cover in this video. All the step 1, step 2, everything. And that's all like I gave out for me to be able to be in this beautiful place. And if you're also an immigrant like myself, you can also travel. So check all the documents, whether you have them, whether you're good, and just apply and then visit places like this. So I'm so happy that I got to share that information with you guys. Like, we really want like this channel to be very informative, so that we are not just sharing like things that are not helping you guys. So I'm just so happy I did that. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider to subscribe. It's just the red button down there. Just click subscribe, and then you'll join our family, or you'll just be getting recommendations of our videos, and then you'll be part of us, and you'll support our channel. So thank you guys for watching this video, and remember to like, share, and subscribe, and see you guys in our next video.